So 2 down. Chris Ramos digs in for the Guardians. Ground ball right side.
Get there.
And that is the 3rd out of the inning. The Royals will get their chance now in a scoreless ball game. This is Guardians baseball on the show, Ohio. Runner at second here, 1 gone.
The left fielder, Chris Ramos.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. That's got a chance. Great effort as he's able to haul it in. Runner tags and goes to 3rd. Back here in Kansas City, start of the 6th, John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Chris Ramos.
You know, these Guardians definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. One thing that stands out looking over the numbers is the amount of outs they have on the first pitch of the at-bat. They've given away too many at-bats with easy outs.
Out towards right center field. He gets there to make the play. A nice running grab. And there's one away.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
0-2 now. Left field. And a base hit. To 3rd. Save. And the go-ahead runs at 3rd.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so great job there stepping up to the challenge. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Ramos steps in now. You can bet he was watching from the on-deck circle thinking, don't worry, I got this.
Yeah, classic cleanup duty, Boog. Time to fix the mess and maybe take the credit, too.
Out to escape a bases-loaded jam unscathed. Mission accomplished from the Royals bullpen that time. 7th inning stretch time. It's the 2 outs, runner on first. Now the number 2 hitter, Jonathan Aranda. The Guardians down to their final strike. Right side, and this should do it. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game. Ramos had the kind of game you'd like to avoid, which contributed to the loss.
Well, Boog, this is a game he'd rather forget. He needs to wash this one off in the shower and do better next time out.
One down. Stepping up for the Guardians, Chris Ramos. On the ground to short. Witt throws to first in time.
Batting 3rd.
1 out and a runner at second.
The left fielder, Chris Ramos.
I just love watching Alcantara get ready for games, Boog. He turns into a different person, just usually cracking jokes and having a good time. But start days are a different story. That's when things get serious for this guy.
0-1 down. Hit on the ground to short. Witt fires to first in time.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup got that hitter to roll over.
Back here at Kauffman Stadium, bottom of the 4th, Alec Burleson steps in for the Royals. High fly ball down the left field line. That one carrying. And he makes the catch on the track. Just missed a homer that time. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Man at first, one away. High fly ball right field. Arturo has a beat on it. And there's 2 down. Now it'll be the cleanup hitter for the Royals, Johnny Arturo. The Guardians up by 2 here in the bottom of the 6th. This one lifted in the air, left field. And a couple of quick outs.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Ramos digging in. They've got the lead, but here's another chance to set the tone.
Yeah, but one good swing, and suddenly they add to the margin. Every run counts as this game moves along.
The 0-1. Out towards right center field. Arturo coming on. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one down. Back to the top of the order. Stepping in, Bobby Witt Jr. The 0-2. And that one ripped to left. 2 away down. 1 down. Here's the left fielder, Chris Ramos. Kohler, he's someone that fills up the strike zone, so he doesn't give up a lot of walks, but because he's in the zone so much, a decent amount of hits occur. That's a base hit, and that's a 1-out single.
And he's got to get ahead early in the count and then be able to mix up his speeds, add and subtract some velocity, but command is the big key. Throwing the ball.
Ramos had a ho-hum game for them, went 1 for 5 with a single.
Well, you'll never complain about getting a team win, Boog, but I think they expect him to make larger contributions than he did today. Nothing too bad, but nothing great either.
One out man at first. Chris Ramos digs in for the Guardians.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
Oh, great stop. Looks to second. That's one. Double play. What a quick killing to end the inning. Offense held in check there. Down to the bottom of the 2nd. We're tied 0-0. 1 down. Carter Jensen, the next to hit. And that one ripped to left. Base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Back here in Kansas City, ready to go. Bottom 4. Alec Burleson steps in for the Royals. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Ramos settles underneath it, and there's 1 down.
Up next for Cleveland, the left fielder, Chris Ramos.
Ball. All tied up, and we're at the top of the 5th. Tap foul at the plate. Next pitch is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Good eye in that spot.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Line drive, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Yeah, great job right there. He squared up on that sucker.
That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Back here at Kauffman Stadium, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Carter Jensen steps in for the Royals. To third, Ramirez. in plenty of time to first, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth.
Next for Cleveland, the left fielder, Chris Ramos.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Boy, great job. What do you got on base?
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
The kick, the 3-2. Ground ball left side. Whips it across, 2 away.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Ramos digging in. Crowd's feeling it. Go ahead run and scoring position. This at bat just got a whole lot bigger, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt, Boog. These are pressure pitches. You've got to grind it out and come through for the squad.
Two on, 2 outs. And that is cut on and missed. And it's 1-1. Turned on, but foul wide of third.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
That missed by a lot, and it's 2-2. The Guardians with the go-ahead run standing at second here at the top of the ninth. Swing and a ground ball.
Come on.
They miss a big chance to take the lead here late. So they're able to work around a pair of walks in the inning. 2-3-4 set to hit in the bottom of the ninth. So runner at second, 2 down. This is Willie Castro. Vassell is just 1 strike away. Towards first. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game. Ramos with a good game to help lift them to the win.
I really liked how he looked in this one. He consistently came to the plate with a solid plan, and it showed in the results. Nice job.
Chris Ramos getting set for this one. His team leading its division. Can they continue to churn out wins? Here's Siegs to the plate now.
The shortstop, Corey
Seager working through some struggles lately. In the air to left center. And there's 2 away.
Batting third, the third baseman.
Chris Ramos digs in for the Guardians.
This kid picked up in a trade. A lot was offered and given to get him, but he's got a real high ceiling.
That's a laser base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Smoke that thing. Attaboy. Good job.
You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Art Vogel stepping in for the Rangers. And that one is lifted in the air. One away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Rolled over to third. And a foul ball. Cleveland up a run, looking for more. In the air, right field. And that is the inning. So they get one, but end up leaving the bases loaded. We head on down to the top of the third. So next to hit for Texas, Art Vogel.
Number 21, Art Vogel.
And that one hammered. That's back. And it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Swing and a ground ball. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. And that's an infield single despite a great effort at shortstop. Ready now for the fifth inning. Now the catcher for the Rangers, Sean Murphy. In the air to left center, Ramos on the move to the alley. He's got it. And there's one away.
The batter, number 8.
So the Rangers batting order turns over. Now it's the second baseman, Josh Smith. And the 0-1. That's a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
The batter, number 5.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the ball.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And it bangs off the wall. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Lead runner holds at third. So two runners in scoring position and just one out.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
That one is absolutely belted. Should be extra bases. Runner around third. He'll score and then tie it. 6-6. Well, he delivers in a huge spot right there.
Well, he's so dialed in, I don't think he even realizes how much pressure exists out there. Very easy swing, nice and relaxed. This is the type of approach you want to see guys take in this situation.
Double play ball to second, and he can't come up with it. Over to Seager. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. So one hit is all they get. Eighth inning coming up. Guardians 8 and the Rangers 6. You're watching Cleveland Guardians baseball on The Show, Ohio. Ramos had a good day at the office. 3 hits in the ball game.
Strong individual day, a team win. What's not to like? This is a game he can feel really good about.
So 2 down. Now the left fielder, Spencer Jones. Singing when the year's over, he'll have a new career high for RBIs in a season. There's a line drive to left field. And that is that. And up next for Cleveland, Chris Ramos. He's someone who quickly made a splash at this level, Chris, a former Rookie of the Year. And that one fouled off. In the dirt, throws down to first, but he wasn't going anywhere. The 0-2. Got him swinging.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Up next for the Guardians.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage. With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Liner to second, and picked on the hop. Nicely done for the out. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Fielder, Chris Ramos.
You know, these Guardians doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. 6 of their hits have been on the ground, so that tells me they're being flexible with their approach and finding holes in the infield.
One down. Chris Ramos digs in now. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. Strike one. Oh. Out towards right center field. Vogel has a beat on it. And there's 2 away. 1 out, runner at second. Stepping in, Chris Ramos. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Line drive, base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and it's an 8-run lead. Ramos, with a fair showing in this win, had a single and an RBI.
Didn't light the world on fire, but he held up his end today. I'm sure he'd like to have a better game, but a win is a win.
Stepping up for the Guardians, Chris Ramos. Gore, with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups. Up the middle, dives, but it kicks off his glove. No play, that's an infield single. Man at first, 1 away.
The left fielder, Chris Ramos.
Ramos getting to start in left, batting second in today's lineup, and his slugging percentage this season. Runner takes off on the ground. Can't glove it cleanly. And no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard.
That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Ramos under it. 2 down. First and second, 2 outs. Ty France stepping in for the Rangers. 2 on, 2 outs. There's a line drive to left field. And that is that. Rangers lead a pair. They trail it here 3-0. Back here in Cleveland. Now here's the Rangers DH, Matthew Lugo. The 0-2. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Ramos settles under it. And there's 1 down.
The left fielder, Chris Ramos.
Yeehaw! Way out front for strike 2.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. Here in Cleveland, top of inning number 7, Ty France stepping in for the Rangers. Now the 0-1. In the air to left center, and that'll fall for a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Definitely found a perfect spot. Those could be hard sometimes. We talked about in left field. You're kind of anticipating cheating in for a ball. Hit something like that you can rob a little soft flare in front of you, but perfectly placed, so you reward the hitter with it.
Ramos settles underneath it. Takes it in for the out. Chris Ramos digs in for the Guardians.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Vogel takes it in for the out. 2 down.
Up next for the Guardians.
Ramos with a mediocre showing in this one.
Not great, not terrible, just kind of an average game. Still, always good to get a team win.